Hey there, gorgeous gays. Version2 here with Let's React to Mr. Sakurai presents Pyra and Mythra. We have more anime sword fighters in Smash now. But except these ones have got ginormous hungala dunga hungas, as opposed to the other anime sword fighters we've had added as DLC. Just massive hungala donka banonka hongalonka donka honkas. Just ridiculous. Like, seriously, seeing them in the art, and I'm just like, I'm pretty sure they're now the most stacked characters in Smash. They may be more stacked than Smash 4 Zero Suit Samus, and that is saying something. That is saying something. I've never played Xenoblade Chronicles, or 2, or X, the one with the mechs, whatever it is. I've never played any of those. I've had people say that I should LP at least the first Xenoblade Chronicles, especially now with the Definitive Edition being on the Switch. It's something I'd consider, but I've got so many things on my plate that's like not something I'd do right now. But it's something I'm interested in. It's just like, okay, sure. If I can get past the voice acting in Breath of the Wild, I can get past the voice acting in this. But beyond that, I don't know anything about this. I'm not upset by this. I know some people are mad that it's Pyra and Mythra, but like, Sakurai said he already wanted Rex. This should have been expected. And also, from my understanding, haven't Monolith Soft, like, done a lot for Nintendo? Like, didn't Monolith Soft help make part of Breath of the Wild? And they may have done some of Smash too. I know they got, who was it? Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco have done part of Smash, like 4 and Ultimate. I think Monolith Soft did some as well. And again, I'm pretty sure Monolith Soft did some of Breath of the Wild as well. So, like, yeah, no, like, they deserve more than one rep at this point. So, that's fair. Can I have all these videos so we're going to have a boob chart? Oh, there's going to be so much artwork of just the lining up all the people from size. They like to do other things. Can't add another enormously long RPG to the LP queue yet. No, this is a while away. Yeah, Monolith helped make the Breath of the Wild map, yeah. Again, like, they're not technically first party. Like, Monolith Soft aren't owned by Nintendo, right? They just, Nintendo just publishes all their games. And possibly owns copyright to them, that I'm not sure on. I'm unsure on the actual legal specifics of how Monolith Soft work. But, they've been bros to Nintendo for a while. They've got one rep in here. Sakurai already said he wanted a Xenoblade 2 in here. This isn't surprising, and it's more women representation, which we've had very, very little of in the DLC so far. And we get 2 of them this time. We get 4 boobies instead of 2. And each individual one's probably bigger than the rest of the cast combined. So we're good. We're good. Anyway, we're gonna watch this, and also be excited when fucking Dante gets a Mii outfit. Thing is, if Wonder Red gets a Mii outfit, that's going to be my single biggest pop-off of all time. I don't even care if it's just a fucking Mii outfit. That would be amazing. I think some of the OG Xeno games are on PlayStation, but yeah, they're bros. Yeah, like Xenogears, I think, is back then. But since it's been Xenoblade Chronicles, I think everything's been on Nintendo. Like, Xenoblade X was also on Nintendo from memory. Also, tell me if it's too loud, because volume's difficult, hard for me. It's too loud for me to listen to, so it's probably too loud for you. Sup, Sakurai? You're back at home? Sakurai, leave a comment about how the spinach puffs turned out. I'm excited to see how your spinach puffs turn out, Roxy. We're back home. COVID got fucked again. COVID got fucked again, and I'm back at home. Oh my god, he has anime women characters on his desk. Japan's gotten that bad? They're up to 6,000 a day in Japan? Holy shit! I didn't realize it got that intense. Holy fuck. If you're American, it's not surprising. It's surprising that it's low. Sakurai definitely, yeah, in terms of them worth watching, Sakurai definitely has an element of charisma as a director that makes it just like, it's fun to see him talk about stuff that he's excited to work on. Tad quiet on your end? Jesus. I was expecting too loud. Fuck, okay.
ブレードであるホムラとそのドライバーになったレックスを中心に
A
進む
blade named
お
Pyra and a
話
boy
で
named
す。
Rex. He becomes her
戦
driver.
闘などシステムの理解が難しいところもありますが、
Yeah, Pyra and Mythra are the same
ま
character
た
or
独
something?
創性あふれる世界が山ほど楽しめることと思います。
Again, I know people
制
fucking
作は
love
モノリ
these
ス
Xenoblade
ソフトさん
Chronicles games. I know
広
people
大な
fucking
地形を
love
誇る
these
ゼノブレード
games.
2の開発当時、ゼルダ
I'd
の
have to
伝
play
説
them
ブレ
to
スオブ
work
ザ
out
ワイ
why
ル
though.
ドの
It's very hard to
お手
tell
伝いを
like
していた
whether
は
I'd
ず
be
で、
into it just
どの
looking
よう
at
に
it.
まとめたのだろうと疑
Like
問
even
に
seeing
思
the
える
gameplay,
証
just
拠
looking
で
at it,
す
I
ね。
have to play it to be able to really
そ
get
し
it.
てホムラは天の聖杯と呼ばれる伝説のブレイド。真に殺されたレックスに命の半分を分け与え、
I feel like I shouldn't be reading what's on screen right now because he's hard spoiling stuff. So I'm gonna read chat for a
光は
second.
ホムラの中で
Xenogears
封印
Xenosaga
されていた
says some
も
of
う
the
一人の
some
人
Xenoblade, but they were made
と
for
いう
the
より
formation of
こ
Monolith,
ちら
and
がオリ
Monolith
ジナルで
doesn't
ホ
own
ムラ
the
は
rights
後
to
から
either.
形成されたものです。
Where the hell did that come from?
設
Wait,
定からすでに気になる要素満載です
wait,
が、
so Xenogears and
詳しくは原作
Xenosaga
の本編で
aren't Monolith. What? How'd they
簡
get the
単に言え
rights
ば
to
ホム
it
ラと
then?
光はデレとツンですね。
Mythra's headstrong
どっちがい
Pyra's
いの？どっちなの？
sweet. Okay. Is he
Hi.
baiting
これから
waifu
私
wars?
が直接
Is Sakurai
操作しつつ
already
解説し
baiting
ます。
waifu wars? What
ゼ
the
ノブレード
fuck?
2のコントローラーなんです。す
あー
ごいですね。
Flexing
例
the
によって
unit
開発中
controllers.
のものなので、見
Flexing
た
the
目やバラ
unit
ンスが変わるかもし
controllers.
れないです。
Alright,
カ
okay.
メラは開発中のものを使
Square
いま
Enix
す。
Sense is in right
ま
copyright.
た、
Sony,
今回のプレゼンは
Xenogears
キャラクタ
and
ーボイ
Sony
ス
has
を
seen
日
a
本
Saga
語音
copyright.
声で統一します。海外では
So
英
how
語
did
ボ
it
イス
shift
が
to
実装されます
Xenoblade
の
under
で、
different direction?
ここもご了承ください。
What the fuck? I'm
今
so
回は先
confused.
に
I'm
ス
so
テージ紹
confused
介
how
をしてお
like
きます。
it just goes from Square to Sony to Microsoft, but they're all kind of connected, but they're not. This
専用
shit's
ステー
fucking
ジは
confusing.
アルストの雲海。ゼノブレード2の世界アルストは大半が雲海に沈んでいて、巨神獣と書く巨大な神のしもべ
It's Zelda.
アルスの上で暮らしている世界です。ステージはじっちゃんこと清流の背中の上をモチーフにしています。最序盤に出る、主人公レックスの家でもあり、本編では
So
清流
Rex
の
has a
姿
very,
は
very
大き
tiny
く変わる
home
ことと
compared
な
to
り
the
ま
others
す。
from what I can see.
清流が雲海を進むのですが、円形には劇中にも出てくる
Like,
アル
look
スが
how big
登
that
場
one
しま
is
す。
compared to
アルスは
Gramps.
土地や地方でもあります。
This is just making me upset. I kind of wish that this concept was Zora Magdaros was in fucking Monster Hunter.
ついてきているのは渦
Same
潮
as other worked on Gears and Saga made their own studio, but didn't have the rights to their old works, so they made Xenoblade.
グーラリオ
Oh,
は
okay.
自然
That makes
豊かで基
sense.
本的な
That
冒
makes
険を
sense.
感
I
じられ
now
るところ。
understand.
インビディア。アルスの体内に広大な土地を持つ自然主義の列王国。
They live inside of this one? Oh my god.
スペルビア。スペルビア帝国は機械技術が進む軍事国家です。
That one looks like it's standing. Is it standing on the ground below?
ルクスリ
The
ア
others
王
look
国
like
は
they're flying. That one
多
looks
くが
like it
寒
is
冷地
standing
の
on the
試
ground
され
below
る
and it's
土
just
地。
that fucking tall. It's up in the skies.
アーケディア。法王朝があり、マルベーニが務めています。今、アルスのダイジェストが出たと思い
Okay,
ます
the
けど、
world building is kind of
こういうのも
interesting
私がこ
because
の
it's
場で
so
撮影
weird.
し
I
てい
kind
ま
of
す。
love it.
背景色の変化も原作合わせ、
Gramps is
原作
tiny.
登場順に並べており、懐かしく感じる人が多いのでは。
Each of these titans about sounds has
参
their
戦
own
ムービー
time
にあ
I'm
ったよう
showing them
に
in Rex
旅
just
の
looks
仲
like a
間
single
がゲス
tiny
トと
one.
して登場します
Again, I
必
can't.
ず
It's
ドライ
just
バー
it's
とブレイ
just
ドがついに
it's
なっ
just
て
making
登
me
場しま
upset
す
about what Zora Magdaros ended up
ニ
being
ア
in
と
Monster
白
Hunter.
子グーラ出身のドライバーとは表の姿
Oh, so the other
空と
party
花
members
重要
are also
JS
drivers
は
and
ジェット
blades.
スパークモー
Okay.
ドの略です他の意味なんて
So
ない
Poppy Alpha is also a sword.
メレフと
Okay.
カグツチスペルビア帝国の炎の貴公
Why
子
does Morag look actually evil
ジーク
though?
とサイカジークビーアルティメットゲンいわゆる中二病満載の人ですねステージは清流の気まぐれが大きな特徴です首の上げ下げによって起伏が生じたり
He just does whatever he
背
wants.
景に
He's just
ある
chilling, you
と
know.
そちらに
He
よ
looks
そ見を
over
して
and
地
it's
形の
just like,
強
oh
さが変わ
fuck!
ってしまう
You
こ
just
と
fall
もあ
off.
ります復帰しようとしてる時に振り向かれたりすると
He just does whatever the fuck he
助か
wants
る
with,
ものと
with
助
his
からない
head.
ことがあるんですね
Oh shit, she has an
じゃーん
Aether.
って思わず言っちゃう
Gramps!
よく見ると
Well, it's just a
振り向
temple,
き前に
living
首を
weapon
振
people.
った
Some of them are
り
swords,
指
some
摘
are
が
lances,
鳴っ
some
た
are
り
hammers.
風
Okay.
車の回転が速くなるなどの予兆があ
So
り
do
ま
they
す
physically turn into the sword, or do they just give the power of a sword to their
な
driver?
お戦
Because
場
I
ス
can
テー
see
ジ
them
終
using,
戦ステ
like
ー
I'm
ジは
assuming
こんな
Mythra's
形
sword
に
is
なり
the
ます
sword that Rex
じっちゃん
uses
で
when
無理やり
using
戦場化す
Mythra.
るとニコゴリのようになりか
But
ねないの
like,
でこう
is she
いうオリ
also
ジナ
there
ルの
next to him,
台
or
を
does she
作って
turn
いま
into that
す
sword and then he holds it?
ゲーム中にあんまり り見ることができないでしょうから、下の方も見せておきますね。エンジンみたいなのついていたりして。
World building in this game is already so
天板に
confusing
は
as
こん
someone
な
who's
感
never
じに
played
模
it.
様
Maybe
が
I
入
should
って
play
い
it.
ます。
I wouldn't do
次
two
に
without
ファイ
doing
タ
one.
ーの
I
ご
don't
説
know
明
if
で
X is
す。
necessary or good even. I know people still talk like mad love about one, and people really like two.
ホムラ
I
と
never hear
光の
anyone
ファイ
even
ターで
mention
す
X ever.
なんと
God, they're so
主人公
stacked.
であるはずのレックスがファイ
They're
タ
so
ーではありま
fucking
せん。
stacked. It's ridiculous.
俺が参戦するんじゃないの
何か聞こえたような、企画段階ではレックスとホムラ光が2人セットで動いて共闘することも考えましたが、だけどこのゲームアイスクライマーのようなシンプルなものでやっと
Complex
2
as
人
hell.
動かせるんですよね。このぐらいが限界です。8人対戦なら16人表示になりますね。アイスクライマーもかなり切り詰め
The
てやっと動くのに
Switch starts
ホムラ
to
と光
die.
はファイターの中では最も
The
複雑なデ
Switch
ザイン
will
の
start
方で
to
は
die if we make them
見て
all
くだ
have
さい
that.
この画数の差。デザインについてはかなりいい造
I
形
think
に
anyone
なって
really
いる
loves
とは
hate.
思い
X
ま
Lord
す
doesn't
が
really connect to
原
the
作と
two.
少し異なるところがあります。ホムラはここが異なります。
Showing off
ス
the
トッキング時になってる
tights.
ところギリギリ通るものにしようと何回も何回も作り直してやっとここに至っています。光はいわゆる多人数戦闘用衣装光のコスチュームになっています。これはかつて
See, the
本
thing
作
is,
の
like,
スピリッツにおいて新た
The
に書き
covering
起こ
up
して
of
い
the
ただいたデザイン
ridiculous
です。
boob window and the tights.
実は
Compared to her
逆に初期的
original
に
model,
ゼノブレード2本編でも
This
使うことが
Mythra
できます
straight up looks better than the normal Mythra of just
スマブラ
exposed
デラック
legs
スに
and
おける
ridiculous
ゼルダ
boob
シークのよ
window.
うに下必殺技でいつでも切り替えることが
It actually looks better. Color design wise, shape wise, it actually looks
ファ
better.
イター選択画面で Y ボタンを押すことで切り替えることができます。
You can choose which one to start as too, and then just
次
swap
に
between
カラーバ
whatever.
リエーションにつ
We
いて
put her in a bunch of tight
実
stockings
質
and
2 人
other leg
なの
work
で
for
カラ
completely
ーバリエーシ
wholesome
ョンも
reasons.
2×8 で
Definitely
16
not
種
an
類あり
age
ます
rating.
それぞれセットになっているので自由に組み合わせ
Definitely
ら
not
れ
an
ているわ
age
けで
rating
はないの
reason
で
at
す
all.
がバリエーショ
Good
ン
boys and
が
girls, you know.
より楽しめることと
It really is better with tights. Everyone agrees. Everyone agrees that tights are hot.
プネウマイメー
Alright.
ジ
Hey, everyone who wanted Hatsune
Sweetie
Miku in the
wa
game, there you are. You got your Hatsune Miku in the
原
game.
作にもありました 4P は猫耳パーカーイメージのホムラと
Alright,
イヤ
yeah,
イ
for
メー
the
ジ
other
の
blades and
光
drivers, yeah.
5P はダークカラーヴィラン風にしてみました
Kill the kill, yep.
6P はトリコロール旅客機のような爽やかなユニフォームです
Fucking neuron police for some
7P
reason.
はリアルタイプというとなんだけど色合いを極端にして
Really
みた
bold colors?
8P はゴールド&シルバープラチナでもか
Gold and silver, that's just actually a really good
特に
look.
3P は相手を惑わす戦略に使えるかもしれないですねただ 3P に限らず
No one will be able to tell
色が違え
which
ば
one's
紛らわしくはなるのだけど下のインフォを見ればお顔でバレバレであるということはお伝えし
It'll
てお
change
き
down
ま
there.
す
Everyone agrees that tights are better than
2社
exposed
の違い
legs.
は、簡単に言えばパワー型のホムラと
This is why
スピード
Tifa
型
in
の
FF7
光という
remakes
こと
way
にな
harder
りま
too.
す
Shout out to Safer above me.
運動性能
Boob
は
lady.
これぐらい異なります普通の歩きもやっぱり光の方が速いジャンプのスピードなんかもだいぶ光の方が速いという
I'm maining Mythra over these
同じ
two.
時間だったら回数繰り返しできちゃうさらに個別の特徴を増す特殊性能があります
Yeah, as characters I can
ホ
swap,
ムラ
how
は
different
フ
do
レア
they
スマッ
get?
シュ
Because Zelda and
元
Sheik
々
were
パワー型
totally
です
different,
が
but they
横
made
ス
them
マ
their
ッシュ
own
攻
characters.
撃は格別に強くなっていますダメージも大きいしよく吹っ飛ぶ
Pyra has a really
当
good
然
side,
隙は大きいです
just
が
side smash.
多人数乱闘でラッキーパンチを狙ってブンブン振るのも良いので
I like how Sakurai's just admitting, fuck it, just
光は
spam forward
みんな
smash,
に
who
強
gives a shit?
回避の出来は本来ならダメージを受けるタイミングで因果率予測を発動させダメージ軽減とわずかなスロー効
Does
果
she
が
have an
得られる
extra
技です
large dodge window?
狙って
with her
出し続け
basically
るのは
witch time?
難しいかもしれないけど純粋に回避が優遇されて、反撃のチャンスを生むことができますこうしたらもう好きだらけという
Is that just her regular
ベヨネッタのバッドイズインと
dodge?
似てますね
I think that's just her regular dodge. Holy shit!
ゼルダシークと異なり
Several minutes
通
of
常
Pyra
技
struck
の対
Mythra
率はおお
fast.
むね同じ
How
です
Zelda and Sheik should have
が
been.
ここでもスピードとパワーが異なります同じ技を使った場合光の方が素早く
Again, a lot of their
ホムラの
moves
方が威
are
力が
actually
高いです
shared.
リーチは ホムラの方が少し長い
A lot of their
という
moves are actually shared.
比較してみ
Okay.
ると
So I was gonna say they wanted to get away from the
技のスピードはかなり異なり
concept
ます
of
ね。
of like
こりゃ光を使う
swappable
でしょうなん
characters.
て
It's
思
why
う
the
かもし
only
れ
one
ませ
now
ん
is
が
Pokemon Trainer. So for this one, they're
知
making
的ダ
them
メー
have a
ジ
lot
に
of
注目してくだ
similar
さい。同じ技
moves.
でも
Just
威
with
力がこんなに
they're
も
like
違います
Echo fighters on the
こりゃ
same
ホムラを使うし
character
か
more
ないねとか
than
思うかもしれません
Zelda and Sheik on the
攻
same
撃力アッ
character.
プの
It
比
seems
率
to
が
be
決ま
that.
ってるわけではなくて、各技ごとに
The
設定
normals
さ
are
れてい
basically
ま
all
す
shared.
もちろん
That's actually kind of a cool way of doing it. I actually kind of dig that. I kind of prefer that over the completely different Zelda Sheik
強いし
thing.
短所を突かれると弱いただずっとチェンジしてい
Like,
な
I
くても
I
デ
get
メ
why
リットは
Pokemon
ないの
Trainer
で
is the
同
one
じ
that
方
still
を
has
使い
it
続けるというのも
until
立派な戦略です
until
じゃあ
now.
攻撃は単発で止めるか
Because
ファー
Pokemon
ストに
Trainer's whole gimmick is he's a Pokemon trainer, he has
ほ
multiple
ぼ全て
Pokemon.
の技が
You
そう
couldn't
です
include
が
Pokemon Trainer
ホムラは
as a fighter without him
光
having
は
a swap
光の
state,
イメー
and
ジ
they wanted to bring everyone back.
光が光となダッシュ攻撃光は
But in terms of actually
素早さで
playing them, I
前
usually
に
just want to
詰めや
stick
す
with
く
one. Which thank God they got rid of the stamina thing, because I just want to, play as just Ivysaur or Charizard, basically, when
ホ
I'm
ムラ
playing
は
Pokemon
その
Trainer.
パワーで撃墜をも狙います
But having these two where it's like similar normals and other things are different, I feel like it's going to make wanting to swap between these two, depending on the
ホムラのパワ
situation,
ーはダメー
way
ジソ
better.
ースになりますね特に光の強
And it
攻撃
seems
下
you can
は
swap
相手
quickly
や
based
知
on the
的ダメ
trailer.
ージ次第ですがかなり多くの技がつながりそうです
Yeah, she's got combos. She's got combos.
そして
Mythra's
スマッ
got
シュ攻
combos.
撃先ほども触れたようにホムラの横スマッシュ攻撃は
Pyra's
格
side
別です
smash is really strong.
製
I
品
want
版
you
で
to
は
keep
調整
knowing
されるか
this.
もしれませんが
How
同じ
much?
体力ためらしでもこれぐらいの落差があります
Okay, yeah. Was that an
もう最大
uncharged
ため
that
なら
killed at like
20%
60?
からの撃墜もできるかもしれません
Holy shit.
落ちてそう簡単に食らうわけないですけどね
Hard to
次は
hit
非常に
though.
でかいのに気を
Yeah.
つけましょう食らわないんかいじゃあやりますはい撃墜
Jesus, okay.
上スマッシュ攻撃は光は連続ヒットホムラはだいたい一撃とか
Some of this
単
feels
発
like
気味
the
に
difference
当たる違いがあり
between
ます
Ness and
どちらも
Lucas
前からヒットすることがで
in
きます
terms of how their moves
下スマッ
actually
シュ
hit
攻撃は
differently.
左右
But
同
they
時
swap
攻撃
between each other.
やは
That's
り
cool.
攻撃速度には大きな差がありますね
Fuck, these two actually seem quite fun.
通常空中攻撃もホムラは単発光は連続
Yeah, it's literally single hits and multiple hits. That's the difference between
吹っ
Ness
飛
and
んだ後の
Lucas.
コンボのしやすさなんかも随分異なってくると思います前空中後ろ空中上空中と空中制御にも大きな差がありますから攻撃の当てやすさなどは光が勝ることと思いますただやっぱり威力が違います
Like you play as Mythra to
手数で
combo
勝
on
っても
them, and then when
ダメー
they're
ジに
in
負ける
weak
ことは
spots, you use
少なく
Pyra
ないでしょう
to
ね
punish.
次に下空中攻撃下空中攻撃
I
は
was about to say
ホム
one
ラ
of
に
them's gonna
負けることがあります
only one's gonna have a meteor
Look,
effect,
that-
isn't it?
that's
Yep,
easy
there it is. Yeah, one of them gets a meteor effect, the other one
弱い
doesn't.
弱
Yeah,
めな
that's
ので
fair.
追撃にはご注意
That makes sense. That makes sense.
崖外への追撃は光の方が速いので追撃し
Yeah,
や
do
す
you want
い
to
という
keep
考
away
え
or
方
try
もあり
to
ますし
or meteor them?
ホムラの方がより吹っ飛ばすので撃墜しやすいという考え方ももちろんありますつかみにも事実上の落差があります光の方が素早いため間合いを詰めてつかみやすいですね
Mythra
外れ
fast,
ても
Pyra
素早けれ
strong.
ばリスクを抑えられることでしょう反面威力はホムラの方
Mythra
が大きい
fast,
です
Pyra strong. I'm seeing this a lot here.
後ろ投げ
ポン
上投げそして下投げ
Stab.
それぞれ用途に合わせて使い分けていくと良いと思います特に下投げはどちらでもコンボしやすいですかね
You can't give
次に
Pyra
必殺
combos,
技
it's
の説明
cheating.
です
What the fuck?
下必殺
She's not
技
the combo
は
character.
チェンジだから通常
What the hell?
横上必殺技の3種ずつホムラと光で6通りですそれぞれ原作の必殺技をモチーフに
So
してい
this is
ま
where
す
we get completely
原作の
different, I
映像を
guess.
含めながら交互にご紹介したいと思いますホムラの通常必殺技フレームノバ剣を周囲に回転させる技ですこちらがスマブラ版ボタンを
The
長押
footage
し
that
して
Sakurai is
貯め
showing
る
doesn't
と
make
回転数と
Xenoblade
威力
Chronicles
が
2
上がり
look
ま
good.
す
But I don't know if
左
that's
右同時
just
攻撃なので
the recording
点に
or
も
what.
強いしいわゆるめくりもしやすいですそしてしっかり貯めれば相手を撃墜できるほどに威力が
As a neutral, I kind of like that. Like as a neutral
ジャン
special.
プしてためながら近づくのも有効です。
A charge thing that's
な
just
お
a big hit in
ためを
both
キャン
sides
セ
of
ル
you.
したり保持することはできません。出せば必ず出てし
You
まう。
can't cancel it.
地上
Ooh.
でもごくわずかに左右移動できます。
Other charges you can at least usually
こ
cancel
れ
even
は
if
お
you
ま
can't
け程度ではあ
store.
りますが、シールドされたら相手から少しでも離れることをお勧めします。光の通常必殺技はライトニングバスター。連続で斬撃を繰り出します。スマブラ版は同じように長押ししてためら
So
れる
even that
連
is
続斬
similar.
撃です。
That is still similar to
ホ
the
ムラ
other.
との大きな違いは前方に集中した攻撃であるこ
Oh, only in front.
と。また、
It looks like it
溜
hits
めることで
behind, but I guess
リ
that's
ー
just
チ
the
が
way
で
it
きま
is.
す。
Ah, but if you charge it longer, it
最
hits
大ま
further
で
in
溜ま
front.
ると
Okay.
斬撃が1回増えます。これ通常。これ最大。
Okay.
一応無敵も生じます。バランス調整中なのでどれだけ有効なのかはまだ未知数ですけどね。
She gets involved on it? What the fuck?
ホムラの横必殺技ブレイズエンド。剣を投げ飛ばし連続ヒットさせます。
Throw a big spinning sword attack, yup.
スマブラ版は少し変わった飛び道具です。
Rah!
スマッシュ入力により飛距離を変えることができます。これスマッシュない版。こっち R 版。スマッシュ入力でも威力は大差ないけど、
Oh, so it's got the
クリ
smash
ーンヒット
input.
と
Like
かすっ
smash
て
back
ヒット
input.
では結果的にダメージが変わります。最大の特徴は剣を投げた後にホムラ本体を操
I
作で
still
きる
run around while doing it. Okay.
剣がないため攻撃はできませんが歩行や走行、ジャンプ、シールド、回避などが使えます。
I love
剣を
the
受け取るとき
The,
に
just
隙ができるの
fucking
でご注意
smash animation is so good. The animation on that sword, the way it spins at the end and then flicks back and points up and then rolls back, there is something immensely satisfying about the way the sword flicks at the end before pulling back.
空中ジ
There
ャン
is
プ、
something
空中
like
回避ですが怪我
just
す
the
る
way
時
the
の
sword
み使
flicks
って
up
くだ
one
さい。
final time and then zooms back.
一応
There is something
反射
just
もできます。
satisfying about the way that that looks. Fucking smash animations are so good.
光の横必殺技フォトンエッジ。ワープしながら無数の斬撃を繰り出します。スマブラ版はワープしながら突進することができます。性質はセフィロスの八頭一戦にも似ていま
This
すが、
looks like one of the most
移動は
anime
横
moves
方向
I've seen in this game.
ホムラと異
You're
なり
actually like
スマ
flash
ッシュ
stepping
入力などもあ
between
りません。
attacks. This is very
どさくさ
anime
に
for
紛れて
even
出すと
Smash
なか
Brothers.
なか対処
Like, look at that shit.
頼りになります画面隙はでかいのでご注意。
Jesus.
復帰にも使えます。仮にホムラでやられても変身してすぐに使え
You
る
haven't
で
not
しょう。
you swap so fast
攻
you
撃
can
範囲
swap
が
in
広い
the
です
ever
が、対処策と
recoveries.
しては素直に飛び道具で迎撃するとか、素直にシールドして攻撃後を狙うのが良いと思います。なお、崖際から少し離して使えばとどまってくれます。
You can't
崖
go
に近
flying
すぎ
off.
ると
No, if you're next to it, you'll fall off. Okay, got it. If you're next to it, you'll still
ホ
fall
ムラ
off.
の
Fair
上必
enough.
殺技プロミネンスリボルフ、大きな火柱を上げる技です。スマブラ版はジャンプして着地時、
Yeah,
大
it's
き
an
な
Aether.
火柱を上げ
Great
ます。
Aether.
もちろん復帰に使う技ですが、
Is it? It's an Aether
吹
attack.
っ
That's
飛ばす威
risky.
力がだいぶ高いので撃墜に使うことだってできます。
Mainly used for recoveries, but it can kill as
出
well.
だし際に切り上げがあり、それはスマッシュ攻撃よりも早く出るので確実に当てられるなら攻撃としても有効ですね。もちろんコンボを狙うのもありです。
Give us special
なお
cancels.
わずかに前後移動できます。
And where's Mythra's that's actually good at
光の上
recovery?
必殺技パニッシュメントレイ、ジャンプから鋼弾を放つ技。スマブラ版は切り上げ上昇後地面に対して鋼弾を射撃します。
Interesting projectile for an up
光の必
special.
殺技上は実はもう1種類あります。上昇中ボタンを押し続けるか連打するとレインボーダストになります。
Oh, okay.
レインボーダストは原作ゼノブレード
Oh
2
my
のダウンロ
god,
ードコン
Torn
テ
of
ン
the
ツ
Golden
黄金の国
Country.
イーラにおいて登場した必殺技
That was
で
the
すね。
standalone DLC, right? I feel like I remember like you could buy that as a separate cartridge.
レインボーダ
for
ストは扇状に弾を5発発射します。復帰阻止に使うならパニッシュメントレイの方が飛距離はあります。直接の
Just
ダメージ
sniping
ソー
off
ス
stage
にする
with
な
your
ら
up
レインボ
special.
ーダストの根元ヒットの方が上回るかも。より多くの弾を当てられる場合ですけどね。
It still is okay at
なお
recovery
それ
too.
ぞれ反射をすることができます。
Oh shit.
レインボーダ
Ow.
ストは 跳ね返したそれぞれの弾が
They're
光
all
方向に
guaranteed
返る
reflect directly back at you. That is
そして
concerning.
散々出ていますが下必殺技はチェンジです。正確には光チェンジ
Swap to Mythra and swap to
と
Pyra.
言います。
Just to give him extra long names.
高
Why
速
not?
切り替え可能です。
Yeah, it's absurdly
変身
quick.
時わずかに無敵が発生するので回避のように使えない
And
こ
of
とも
course,
ない
it also comes with invuln.
という最後の切り札もホムラと光で異なります。ホムラの切り札はバーニングソード謎の着地これをスマブラ流にするとこうなります。
So Rex comes out for these. Ah, poor Crom.
謎の着地も再現
I like it was just like this landing looks so dumb. But we did it though. We wanted to do
続い
that
て
as
光
well.
の切り札はセイクリッドアロー
Just rain down
これがスマ
hell.
ブラ
Yeah.
版です。簡単に分別
So
すれ
it
ば
seems like
バーニン
both
グソードは
Rex and
撃墜
either
重視
Pyra or
セイクリッドアロ
Mythra
ーは
will
ダメー
use
ジ
the
重視
sword.
です。
Even in Xenoblade Chronicles,
まず最
they
初
will
の
just
斬
actually
撃で
swap
相手
between
をそ
them.
れぞれ3人まで巻き込みます。レックス
They
の
will
発動
actually
っていうのはです
just
ね
swap between
最初
them.
の斬撃に当たらずとも発動できればそれぞれ第三者を巻き込むことができます。セイクリッドアローは各段で判定を持っているので体の大きさや当たりどころによってダメージが変わります。撃墜したい場合はホムラ、ダメージを与えたい場合は光を
Mythra's
使
is
うという
very
ふうに
weird
覚え
in
てく
how
ださい。
functions. I like how people who played Xenoblade
ホム
2
ラと
went,
光の差
were
は
all
どちらが
surprised the
強いのか
Battle
ど
Smash
ちらを
isn't
使
a
うべきなの
spoiler.
か同時に仕方がないですね。双方に
It makes me
異な
think
る
there's
利
very
点があっ
much
て
a
いつも
thing it
両方
could have
使え
been
る
that
の
would
か
have been a
戦局によ
spoiler.
っ
You
て
could have
ど
done
んど
an
ん
odd
切り
thing
替
from the
え
game that
て
was
利
a
点を
spoiler.
押し付ける
Again, the
運用を
driver
すれ
can
ば
only
いい。
hold the weapon and use a general attacks while the blade will take the weapon to be special moves. Ah, okay. Okay,
スタ
interesting.
ンダードな使い方としては、序盤で光を使って相手のダメージを
Yeah,
ため
styling
ホ
him
ムラで
with
とどめを刺す
Mythra, kill him with Pyra.
余裕があるときはホムラでピンチの時には光でか乱する方法最初から最後までホムラを使ったり光を使ったりで通す方法もあります
We're gonna make you let
おお
it's,
むね
you
こ
can
の
do
よ
whatever you
うな運
want.
用になるのではという予想はあるのですがそれを上回っていろんなことをしてくれるこ
I
と
know,
に
I
期
kind of
待
like
し
the
てい
idea
ま
of
す
swapping
楽
between
しんで
them.
ください
I like how they're swapping between characters that
私
have a
は
lot of
どちらかという
similarities,
と
so it's
ホムラ
not
の方が好き
trying
か
to
な
learn to play as two different
ファイタ
characters.
ーの話ですよやっぱりホムラかないやファイターの話
As
です
a,
からね
as a fighter, of course.
レックスの登場についても触れておきます。
The horniest we've ever seen Sakurai. Just
し
staring at the back of Pyra's figure. I like Pyra better. Ooh!
最後の切り札
Pyra
は発動時上切り下切りの違いがあります。範囲はあまり変わりません。そして上アピール。レックスがやることは同じですが、ホムラと光が接する態度が少し違います。勝利画面でも登場
Does
し
the
ます。
fucking cabaret club thanks for serving me now fuck off? I'm in the middle of doing something.
ちなみにホムラと光は試合終了時の姿が勝利画面に反映されますなお
Rex, you didn't do
ファイター
anything.
シンボルを
Hey,
買うと
there it
レックス
is.
のミーファイターコスチュームがもらえますのでこちらも
This me
改め
outfit
てお知らせしておきます
Comes with the original
ファイターパック2では
one,
なく
not the one with
one
Mythra and Pyra.
カービィコピーもホムラと光で
Yes! Kirby with
使えるのは
wig.
フレームの場とライトニングバスター一つで二度美味しいということになりますけれど
Kirby with wigs.
ところでカービィのコピー能力の全てがそうなんですけどコピーするとその技はオリジナルより強くなります蓄積ダメージに注目
Wait,
してく
Kirby
ださ
has
い
more powerful specials
コ
than
ピ
the
ーす
original
る弾
character
や
who had
自
them?
分で選べない必殺技である分攻撃力を上乗せしているわけです
Oh, or is it
広く知られていない
just?
ので
It's
プッシュして
just.
みました
Oh, is that across the board
ちなみ
thing?
にホムラの場合最大ためにもなると
Is that an across the board thing? Kirby's is actually more powerful? I did not know that. Shit, that's a decent amount. I mean, it's a very powerful attack, so if it's
それ
like
では一
scaling,
通
that
り
makes
説明
sense.
しましたので実践
Not
に
that
移
I'm
りたい
required
と
to
思います
acknowledge you, Wave. Yeah, okay, hi. Hello. I did not realize Kirby had more
はい、
powerful
今回は
things.
団体戦で行ってみようと思います。相手は参戦ムービーでホムラをいじめていた3人組。
Did not realize Kirby had
こ
more
っちも3
powerful
人組
copy
ってことに
abilities.
なりますけど、
That's kind of
そんな
cool.
ことあるか。これはやっぱり ら2人にプレゼンしないとしょうがないですからね。3対1でなんとかする。いや3対2なのか。
God.
ちょっとあれですね。普通よりも必殺技多めでいってみましょう。
Alright.
ちゃんと振り抜きを
Gonna
してね。
start him with Mythra, yep.
お危ないよ、そんなことやってると。
Mushroom!
実はね、
Using
関係が
items
ちゃん
the
と混
way
乱す
the
るんですよ
game was intended.
まあこういう場合は上下の武器とかないからなんだけど、この
Gonna
もういらん。
get your demo, BRB. Bye, Deku! Enjoy your dinner. Let us know when you get back and give us a rating out of 10.
よしよし。
Or you're banned from the chat forever.
おっといけねえ、ぶつかった。必殺技をね。
I'm happy with the length of the presentation. Stay tuned for the thing where we play as these two characters.
こんなにダメ
I'm
ージ
assuming
与える
that's
と
a
大
chat
変な
drop
ので、は
available immediately.
い次。
For how good Deku's
まあ序盤は光でっていうのはセオリーで。
makes sense. It can be difficult to get the ability in the first place. It does make sense. And his ability is just depending on who he's fighting against. So that's fair. I just never realized it.
刃物は飛び道具。
Yo, is that shot from the trailer? She's meant to cut the bomb in half. She doesn't have the trailer in the game. False advertising. I'm suing. Lol gets stabbed directly in the head.
これ撃っちゃおうかな。
Owned. Sakurai just saying, these characters are good at using items.
おっとこれは差し合いでは負けちゃうよ。あと蓄積ダメージ 100% だからもう
I will be
ほとんど食らえない
anime
ね。
as much as I
で
can.
も必殺技はちゃんと使ってこう。これキャリア付きだね、さては。
Rolling great.
こっちに来
Ah,
た。
almost got hit
危
by
ない危
it.
ない。お、いいところでたまり
Final
ましたが、
smash
これ相手がゼロだから
Do a
どちらか
murder.
というと光でダメージ重視にしたい。そりゃようこそですね。
There we go.
ようこそようこそ。
And nice of you to stop by. Thanks for
体
dying.
細いしな。
Whee.
そんなに高いダメージにはならんかもしれませんが。
It's weird that the size of the opponent determines how much damage that
必殺技
does.
無駄に。
I'll spam if I have
そうか
to.
そろそろやばいよ。こっちもあっちも。
Sakurai playing the game, playing Smash the way
そ
it
りゃ来
was
ないよね。来ない
intended.
よね。これでどう？
Using items, Final Smash meter on, spamming
よしこれで決まったら
specials.
気持ちいいぞ。決まったらね。
Emphasis on if.
今だ。うわー、今だ。
Oh!
かわしてる。
No! Sakurai didn't get the cool finisher.
ここでモンスターボールね。
I don't want to finish with the Pokeball.
あ
I'm just waiting for the CPU to
What
jump
are
off
you
the edge.
doing?
There it is.
ーよしよし。
Victory
はい
for
無
the
事に勝つことが
boobies.
できました
Woo!。
ちなみに CP レベルは8ですね。はい、お疲れ様で
He
した。
didn't even do level 9. Refund of the entire pass. Both of them.
次に音楽
Both
で
of
す
them.。
サウンドはゼノブレードシリーズということになりますから、すでにガウル平原に実装されている音楽と合わせら
Yeah,
れます。
just like with Final
追加される楽曲
Fantasy,
は
he
ご
can
覧
actually
の
have some
通り
music this time.
なんと16曲追加です。ゼノブレード2の曲は最初から3
quite a
曲
lot.
入っていたので、計19曲。
It's quite a
ゼノブ
lot.
レードシリーズの曲は27曲になります。ガウル平原でも使うことができますが、
There's only 3 new
これを
arrangements,
機に
but there's a lot of
ガウ
songs.
ル平原では
We're
初
never
代
gonna get
ゼノ
another
ブレー
Terry
ドの
situation,
曲
and
が
that's fair,
ア
because
ル
that
ス
was
トの雲
fucking
海では
absurd.
ゼノ
That
ブ
was
レー
actually
ド2の
fucking
曲が
absurd.
主体で、俺曲に設
It's
定
like
さ
a
れるようになりま
bigger,
した。
bigger track listing than a lot of
俺
games
曲セレクトの
themselves
確
for
率が変わ
Joss
っていること
Terry.
と思いま
And
す
the
の
amount
で、
of, I think there was like
好きな曲を
19 or so new
再調整
arrangements
してい
from
た
what I
だけ
counted.
れ
It
ば
was fucking
幸いです
ridiculous. It
な
was
お、
fucking
勝利ファン
ridiculous.
ファーレは戦闘曲から織り込んでいます。
Yeah, victory theme for the
特
RPGs
典
in
の
there.
スピリッツモードも入っています。実はもともとレックス、ニア、トラ、ハ
Ah,
ナジ
so
ェ
some of
レ
them are
レ
already
ジ
on
ーク
there.
のスピリッ
Okay,
ツ
so
は
we don't get
製
as
品版
many
に
new
実装
screws
して
this
い
time
ま
around,
した
it seems.
ただ
Okay.
し BGM をゼノブレード2
Yeah,
の
there's
ものに
already a
置き換え
bunch
たり
that are
しています
already done.
また花 JS は実は
I was gonna say, Poppy A, I remember going through a lot of trouble to summon you.
それ新たに戦えるように
And now
し
she
ています
actually has a challenge. Didn't Castlevania have like 50 something? Castlevania was like 30. It was KOF at exactly 50.
誰かこのモザイクがかかっているのはプネウマです。原作の終盤に出てきます。 スマブラをきっかけに原作を遊ぶという人も割と多いです
Oh,
から
the final
隠してみ
spirit's
ま
a
した
spoiler.
が
Okay.
船馬って大事なキャラなの
There
に
is
公式ア
actually
ート
a
は
spoiler
存在しない
spirit,
み
and
たい
they're
なんですよ
taking awareness
でも
to block
こ
the
のスピリッツなぜ
spoiler.
かエヴァなんですこれは本作のために原作のキャラクターデザインを務められた
Wow.
斉藤正嗣さんが書き下ろしモノリスソフトさんが仕上げてくださっています
Wow.
尊いっていうのはこういうことを言うんです
We
よ
got
ね
new artwork
感
made
謝
for
してい
this
ま
too.
す
So
それ
no
と
one's getting new spirits
レ
this
ッ
time
クスを
around.
レベル99にするとマスタードライバ
Oh,
ー状
and
態のレッ
Rex
クス
can
に
now
消化できるように
enhance.
なります
Okay,
これも
that could not
終
happen
盤
before,
の
I'm
展
pretty
開を
sure.
含むので念のためにモ
More
ザイクをかけてお
spoilers,
き
more
ましょうかね
spoilers, let's go. Actually got new art made for her because there wasn't any used. Yeah, that's kind of a big deal where like Smash could just be like, can you make new art for this one stream? Yeah, sure. Alright, Meat Fighters, here we go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. That's fine. That's fine. You're playing the music, you better be adding Proof as a hero with one of these costumes though. You better be adding the fucking Proof of a hero with one of the costumes though. I will say the Rathalos equipment looks great. That shit looks great. That is really good looking Rathalos armor. Feline Hat's adorable and just basic Hunter Cub's cool. The Rathalos is great. Isn't Proof of a Hero already in? Is it? Does Proof of a Hero play when you fight Rathalos? Ghosts and Goblins? Oh shit, let's go! Alright, we now just have... Why is it Capcom shit? Why is it Capcom? Oh, only 4 outfits? There's normally 5. There's normally 5. I guess because they made the male and female armor sets, they said 6 models, so we're counting it as that. Okay. Well, it probably means no Hunter. It probably means no Hunter as a
なぜか
character.
ここに来てカプコンさんゆかりのものが増えましたがこれはモンスター
Rise is coming out soon, so here you are. Don't get hyped to the character happening. No, that's cool. That's cool. Obviously, it's more it is upsetting that Hunter now won't happen as a character. It is upsetting, yes. But I'm glad that we have at least Rathalos Summer. That's so cool.
ファイターパスボル2があればそのまんま受け取り可能
March 4th? Fuck yeah, it was when this happened.
はい最後に余談ですすでに参戦ムービーが公開されていますよねご覧いただけましたでしょう
Are you
か
gonna show it again?
今回の参戦ムービーはスマブラ4から始まっている今までの参戦ムービーとは全く異なるところがありますそれは何でしょう実は唯一私が考えていないムービーなんですね参戦ムービーはいつも私が台本を書くところからスタートしますその土台に CG 会社さんや
Did
アニメ
Monolith
会
Soft
社さんと
actually
組んで
decide
作る
this
こ
one
と
and
が
make it
多いのですが
themselves?
今回の CG パ
They
ートは
did!
最初
Wow!
の構成からモノリス
That's
ソフト
actually
さん
kinda cool.
が辞任しています
Because it really does. It was hard to tell whether it was going to be DLC or not for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 when it started.
そしてモノリスソフトさんに委ねるのが何よりであろうと
That's
考
actually kinda
えた
cool.
わけですおかげで原作のリソースも豊富で原作とのつながりも深く良いものができたと思っています
Again,
どうもありがとう
people
ござい
like
ま
I've
す
seen reaction videos of people
も
just
ちろ
not
ん
being sure whether it's
CG に
DLC or
対して
Smash.
幾ばくかの監修は行っていますがいつもよりずっと
Rise is coming out. New Goblins and Ghosts came out. Timing was
ゲームパ
right.
ート制
Has
作は
nothing to
い
do
つ
with
も
the
のように
characters
スマ
coming
ブラ
out this
開
time
発チーム
around.
でゲームパートのセリフは
I
私
also
が
agree
考
the
え
Red List is way better form
最後の
representation. The
効
big
果をつ
downside
け
is
ま
just no
で
stage,
監
very
修する
limited
ので
music.
CG パート以外の制作は変わらない
What is he like? Hunter as a character, CG really helped sell it. It
個人
looks
的
straight
に
out
は
like
キャラクター性
Xenoblade.
もあって
Like
華
the
々
Red
しくて
List
良い
armor
と思
looks
ってい
cool.
ます
And yeah, when it comes to how do you represent
それと
what
今
Monster
回
Hunter is as
手
a
前にフ
franchise,
ィギュアがありま
like
すね
Rathalos is the
もちろんア
figurehead.
ミーボじゃなくて
And the hunters are the
市販
things.
のものですけれども非常によく
I
できて
have
い
my
ますよ
anime
ね
waifus as statues.
私は参戦ファ
And
イタ
y'all
ーが
can't
決ま
stop
る
me.
とこういった立体物を買い求めモデル班に渡して制作の参考にしてもらったりします立体物は必ずしもゲーム設定通りに作られているわけではないのですが
Literally for the
何らかのヒン
research.
トになることもあります
Sakurai, stop being horny.
オフィスの
Sakurai,
私の
stop
席
being
には
horny.
多くのフィギュアを置いているところがあります 未発表のファイタ
Sakurai,
ー
stop
のフィ
being
ギュアは
horny.
念のために、鍵付きの棚に隠していたりもしましたが
Right, because of
何より
unreleased figures in a
今はも
drawer.
うオフィスには買えない状況
Alright.
ですね。
Cut to a
Keredo,
week from now when
ganbatte
people have
いきたいと思います。
broken into Sakurai's office
そ
because
し
they're
て
not
いよいよ
there right
ス
now.
マブラスペシャルのダウンロードコンテンツもあと2体です。こういう何々の使い方を放送す
Only
る
two
機
more
会
opportunities
も
to bring you
あと
videos
2
like
回
this.
しかないです。
Kinda
次回をお楽
confirming,
しみに。
kinda
次
confirming
は次こそは、
like confirming
スタジオの撮影ができるようになってるといいですね。
there is no more
それ
beyond
では
this.
次回お会いしましょう。さよな
Sakurai doesn't have
ら。
foot fetish, he appreciates the whole leg. But yeah, when it comes to Monster Hunter in Smash, it is very much a case of like Hunter can work as a fighter. We've already seen this in other fighting games that you can have Hunter work as a fighter. But like if you want to represent Monster Hunter as a fighter, do you go for the one weapon route and have them represent just one weapon? Or do you have all of their weapons just on different moves and you get little tastes of every weapon? It is hard. It would be hard to choose which one of those you do. It would be impossible to do Monster Hunter as a character without kind of including everything that the hunter can be. Like, and also, if you did that, it would be... If you made Hunter as a character, you would have to, because people would be pissed if you didn't, make 8 separate models. Every single alternate coloration would have to be a different monster's full armor set. It would have to be. People would be pissed if you didn't do that. Or at the very least 4 male, female, male, female, male, female, male, female. For like 4 different outfits. You would, at the bare minimum, have to do that. Otherwise, people would be pissed. If it was just Rathalos armor and then Rathalos armor in another color, people would be pissed. And I would say rightfully so, because the armor is such a big aesthetic of that. It would be very difficult to do Hunter as a character without representing everything that Hunter is. I think you could do it well, but to encapsulate everything would be tough. There is 14 weapons in Monster Hunter. You either focus on one and ignore the others, or do a very, very small amount for all of the weapons. It would be difficult. It would be very difficult. And as Fish said, what represents Hunter, Monster Hunter very well? Fighting Rathalos. Because fighting Rathalos, he uses Monster Hunter moves in the boss fight in a 2D fucking platform action fighter game. That is ridiculous. Like, he has the triple fire breath. He has the dashes. He has the flips. He has the claw attacks. If you hit him in the head with a fucking Deku Nut, it's a flash bomb to knock him out of the sky. If you put a pitfall trap in the ground, it's a pitfall trap. Like, so much of what Monster Hunter is encapsulated so well in the Rathalos fight. That is, like, that's a big reason why I'm not, like, super butthurt that Hunter is just a me outfit. Because we've already got really good rep for Monster Hunter in Smash. So I can understand that. Rathalos is the Pikachu of Monster Hunter, yeah, and you can't have a playable Rathalos. Like, people say Ridley's too big, Rathalos is actually too big. I would argue he's too big to be in a fucking assist trophy, yet somehow he's an assist trophy in stages. The fact that he's an assist trophy and a boss fight, so you get to see Rathalos during normal fights, was probably to give Monster Hunter the rep during normal fights and not just as a boss thing. To the point where, Drink, it's what you fight as part of a crossover event with FF14. This one's empty. I'm not hungover, I'm still drunk. And just, yeah, oh, pardon me. Like, I'm not upset that Monster Hunter is only a thing like that. It would be cool to fight Rathalos using the Sword Fighter outfit for Rathalos. That would be cool. Also, the shape of the sword. I'm trying to work out what sword looks like that for Rathalos. Is it what the Great Sword is? Because it's the long one with the 2 small points at the end. Sword and Shield has that as a sword shape. But it's not for Rathalos. Because Rathalos has the Corona, lol. Because it's a big point. Like, it's really wide at the base and goes in. It's like one big triangle. That's the Rathalos Sword and Shield in that. So what Rathalos sword has the long edge with 2 points at the ends? Because that was the sword that they used. Because again, there's sword and shield swords that look like that, but it's not the Rathalos one. So I'm wondering if they just changed it slightly for that. Because it might be the Great Sword? Because I don't know if I've seen the Great Sword Rathalos great sword in like the old world games. Because I think in the new world it's the one of the bone or metal ones to piss people off. So that I'm not actually sure about. But yeah, like obviously I'd like to have Monster Hunter as a fighter, but the fact that we're getting the Armor 4 and a me outfit, and we've already got Rathalos, who's really good, I'm fine. I'm not upset by it. Like, I would prefer something else, but I'm not upset by what we got. What we got's cool. And also, Mythra and Pyra seem cool. Like, as swapping between characters, some people might be annoyed they're so similar, because it's just like, well, you're giving us two characters, but they're basically the same character. There's no difference in their movesets. I think that works, because you swap between the two of them. Like, the only other swapping character that we have right now is Pokemon Trainer, which is just 3 completely different movesets, and it's a bit much. Where Pyra and Mythra is, like, one moveset that you can swap between Echo Fighters for, depending on the situation, because the difference in their moveset's very situational in terms of just, like, KO potential and damage, or speed, and in various other certain situations, also more damage. So, I think they're cool. We're going to play as them. Right now, if you're watching the stream, if you're watching the YouTube, that'll be a separate video. That'll probably go up a week after this, because I'm really bad at that lately. But that is it for the react for the time being. So, I will see you all around when we do the Pyra and Mythra thing, which is very soon for me. I don't know about. I'll try and get up at least like a day after each other on YouTube. I don't know. So until then, this is Version2, signing out.